as a prelude to the song, at the Pipestone Quarry, the legend goes that it's a legend of this area, there was a great flood, a great deluge. The earth was to be cleansed, purified of defilement. So the waters were released into the world. The Wakir Oyate, the thunder nations, brought this waters into the world, cleanse everything, wash everything away. And so everything was washed away, all of humanity as well. And it wasn't because everybody is wicked, but according to the legend, there was some pure-hearted people that got together, and they sent a voice up towards the heaven that everything good, the essence of their belief, and that the covenant that they had, the relationship with heaven and earth, would be renewed, and that anything good would be redeemed. And so the voice reached the heavens, and these good people that got together and sent that voice up, their remains went down into the earth and became that what's known as Catlinite, but it's this the Chanupa the sacred stone there at the quarry. And so this voice, and of course we use that stone today to as the foundation of the prayers and invoking that spiritual bond between heaven and earth, and remembering those relatives who passed away and whose remains went down. But that voice reached the heavens, and so the legend goes that an eagle came forth and came down to this world and rescued one person from this world who was a woman. And so this woman was carried aloft by the eagle, so they soared aloft over the world, over the flooded world. And they eventually came to the only place left above the flooded world, which was the top branch of the tree of life. So they landed there, and they were saved. And they remained there until the water subsided. And eventually the earth was exposed, and as the land expanded, the earth became beautiful again, became renewed, became green and abundant, became verdant and fruitful. And according to legend, from that eagle and from the woman, from there descended the human race. And then they dispersed, they scattered out to all directions. So then another part of that legend, which is often overlooked, is that the prediction was that the descendants would someday find their way back and meet here at the center again. And I thought of that when I was in Minneapolis, because there you can, I was at the American Indian Magnet School, but didn't hardly see any Indians there, but a lot of Africans and Asians and a huge mix of people. So I thought of that story. So that's what was foretold. All the diverse descendants would come back, reconvene. But we know that there's wars they continue up to this day. We can see the conflagration and chaos everywhere. But another part of that legend is that someday a generation would appear on this land. They'd be able to open their eyes and see that spirit of the eagle, which is really, the way I get it, just maybe a metaphor for our innate nobility. All of us have this capacity to activate our wings of knowledge, and then of course to achieve, to soar to great heights. And we would recognize that in ourselves and each other. And I always think of this story because it helps me to really think of the young people right now, the ones who are in our charge, all of you here. I'm sure that you all work in the field of education. And so this is that generation. And we are too. But we have a special role in this regard in enabling these young people to realize that long anticipated fulfillment of these prayers, these dreams that our ancestors have said here on this land. So and with that, I'd like to dedicate a song for all of us here, just kind of a song of encouragement. And I know Toshka asked me to sing, but I'm not really much of a singer. I don't really even sound good in the shower, but I'll try and do it in this instance. This is it's an eagle song in honor of that eagle. So this is the eagle. Song of the Eagle is flying. It's flying early in the morning. It's pre-dawn darkness. So this eagle is somehow compelled or motivated to fly up. So the eagle starts to fly up and flies up above the darkness and looks out and sees the light of the new day dawning upon the world. So the eagle calls out and says, Mie tokahea ampetu owakie. Those of you that are Lakota language students, you might know that. He says, I am the first one to fly with the day. And the next part says, in other words, the golden eagle and the bald eagle say that as they fly with the dawn of the new day. So this will go out for all of us eagles. I'll dedicate it to all of us. Think of yourself that way. It doesn't matter if you're golden or golden age, or you can be white or brown or black, and a lot of bald eagles out there. It doesn't matter. Don't even worry about it. Dedicate this to all of us. Our day.